everyone! In this video, I'll be showing you how to modify columns and rows. Modify means to change, to make bigger or smaller. Read the webpage and watch the video on GCF Learn Free to learn how to do this. You don't have to read the entire webpage, we're just going to be looking at part of it. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to download this practice workbook. Okay, you could also watch the video. Okay, you could watch the video here, and we're going to focus on learning how to modify column width, auto fit, that means automatically fit the column. The width is how wide. And then there's row, to modify the row height, how tall it is. Is it this big, this small? And then how to do it, how to modify all of them. Those are the things we're going to practice. So you could read this or just watch this video and I'm going to show you how. So I want you to download this practice workbook so you can practice just like I'm doing right now. And I'm actually, so this is the workbook we're going to practice with to change the columns and the rows. But I'm actually going to close it and I'm going to move it to my OneDrive. So go to your apps and go to your OneDrive. And I'm going to go to my 983 folder and I'm going to click and drag. So I'm going to move it into this folder. I already did this earlier, so my file's right here, but that's what you do. You click and you drag to move it in. Okay, so now I've done it twice. Open your file, so you click on it, and now we're in the app, so you can practice doing these things. I'm going to zoom out so I can see the whole document. Sorry, I'm going to open the one I just downloaded or uploaded. Okay, and I'm going to zoom out. So you notice this is, okay, so this is a contact list, but you see the address, I can't see it all. So we want to be able to move these columns and these rows. So how do you do that? You click on the column, so you click on C or D or whatever you want to change, and then you move your mouse until you see a double arrow, and you click and drag. And you click and drag until it's the size you want. You can also double click, so I move my mouse here and I double click, and it fits it so that it's a good amount. The computer decides. So you could do that for all of them. Double click. And it adjusts to what the computer thinks is a nice amount, a nice size. Okay? I think that's quite large, so I might move that over. Okay. So you just double click, or you can click and drag to choose your size. Okay. And it's pretty much the same thing for the rows. So I click, or I might click here, and then, so you click on the row that you want to adjust, like I think this is too big. So you click on it, and you have to move your mouse in the number until it's a double arrow, and then I'm going to make it smaller. I think that looks good. Okay. So that's how you adjust columns, and that's how you adjust rows. Look for the double line. So you click on it, and you look for that double line, and then you move it. You could also double click, and it makes a recommendation what it thinks automatically would look good. The last thing I want to show you is how to modify all of them, all of the columns and rows so that they are the same size. So you select all, Control A, and you position the mouse over a row line or a column line, depending on what you want to change. So the cursor becomes that double arrow, and then choose the size you want. So let me show you how to do that. So let's say I wanted all of this to be the same. I'm going to do Control A, select all. Okay. So I did Control A and everything is selected. And then you see how this double line appears? So I'm going to adjust it. And now all of the columns are the same size. Or I might use this one because that's the one that needs to be bigger or smaller. And so all of them will be this size, you see? Every column has the same size. And you can do that the same thing with the rows. So I could make this bigger, and now all of the rows have the same size. You would just move your mouse under one of them and choose the size you want, and all of them are adjusted so that they have the same row size. Okay, so I recommend doing just what I did now, is practicing these three things: modifying columns, modifying rows, and modifying all columns and rows. You just go to this website here, download this practice workbook, watch my video, and do those three things. Okay? If you need any help, please contact me or come to our Zoom session so we can practice together. Bye!